Airports can feel like polished gateways to adventure, but for seniors, they often hide traps that can turn an exciting trip into a stressful ordeal. The biggest mistakes many travelers make aren't even at the check-in counter. They start with what you wear. Believe it or not, your outfit can decide whether you sail through security or get pulled aside, whether you're comfortable in flight or miserable for hours. Before we begin, drop a quick 1 if airport security has ever stressed you out, or 0 if you always feel calm and ready. I want to see how many fellow travelers share that same nervous energy in the line. And while you're here, make sure you hit subscribe, because every week we share senior-focused travel hacks to help you fly smarter, safer, and with more confidence. Now let's get into it. These are the 12 airport clothing secrets seniors need to know. Firstly, your shoes are either your best friend or your worst enemy. Flip-flops may look easy to slip on and off, but the moment you're barefoot on those airport floors, you'll regret it. Thousands of travelers walk there daily. Think germs, spills, and worse. On the other end, heavy boots or high lace-ups might feel supportive, but at security, they'll slow you down, making you that person holding up the line while TSA sighs impatiently. The smarter option? Slip-on walking shoes with socks. They protect your feet, pass security quickly, and support you during long walks between gates. And here's the part most people don't realize. The right shoes also protect your circulation during long flights, reducing swelling and discomfort. Imagine stepping off a 10-hour flight without sore ankles or aching arches. That starts with your shoe choice. And here's a bonus. Airports often require long walks between check-in, security, and boarding. A senior traveler in sturdy, supportive slip-ons will glide through while others are hobbling or stopping to rest. Shoes aren't just about fashion, they're about making the entire journey survivable. Secondly, ditch the belt if you want to glide through security. It might hold up your pants, but it also guarantees you'll set off metal detectors. Every second you waste unbuckling under pressure adds stress, not just for you, but for everyone behind you. And if you rely on suspenders, you're in the same trap. Seniors who want peace of mind should choose pants designed to stay up without accessories, stretch chinos, joggers, or modern travel pants. They're lightweight, flexible, and comfortable enough for hours in a cramped seat. The beauty of these options is that you eliminate one more point of friction in your day. Imagine walking straight through without fumbling while others are still tugging and struggling. That's the advantage of planning ahead. Think of it this way. Belts and suspenders are designed for daily life, not airport life. By swapping them for travel-friendly clothing, you're essentially cutting one stress point out of the equation. And when you're managing medication schedules, boarding passes, and luggage, why not remove a problem you don't need? Thirdly, always wear a breathable base layer. Here's where comfort can backfire. Many seniors wear a cozy sweatshirt or sweater to the airport, but what happens when the temperature changes? Outside it might be warm, but inside the terminal, the AC is blasting. On the plane, you could be freezing at one moment and sweating the next. Without a proper base layer, you're stuck. The smarter move is wearing a light t-shirt or tank top underneath. That way, if you shed your outer layer, you're still covered and comfortable. The last thing you want is to be peeling off a heavy sweater and suddenly realizing you've exposed bare skin in the middle of security. Seniors who plan their layers travel calmer, adjust faster, and look more put together when they arrive. A good base layer isn't just about comfort, it's insurance against unpredictable airport climates. Picture walking into a tropical airport in Florida wearing a fleece, only to find the inside feels like a walk-in freezer. With the right layering, you'll always be ready. And here's something most travelers don't realize. The clothing you pick isn't just about security or comfort. It also affects how staff perceive you. Wear the wrong combination and you're more likely to be flagged for secondary screening, even if you've done nothing wrong. Fourthly, avoid clothing overloaded with pockets. Cargo pants, multi-pocket vests, or jackets that look like they were built for fishing trips might feel handy, but they're a nightmare at security. Every pocket invites suspicion, every lump triggers extra checks, and every forgotten item slows you down. Seniors especially don't need that stress. Keep your outfit simple with minimal storage. Place your essentials in one easy-to-access pocket and put the rest in your carry-on. That way, when you reach the scanner, you're not patting yourself down like you've lost your keys in 10 different places. The less clutter you carry on your body, the smoother you'll move through. Think of security like a puzzle. The simpler your outfit, the easier the puzzle is to solve. Add too many pockets, and suddenly you've created extra obstacles for yourself and for the staff checking you. And when you're trying to conserve energy, that's the last thing you want. Fifthly, be careful what's printed on your shirt. For some, it's a funny slogan. For security officers, it could be a red flag. T-shirts with offensive jokes, violent images, or controversial messages don't just get you side-eye from other passengers. They can also get you singled out by staff. You might think you're expressing yourself, but to TSA or airport agents, it signals potential conflict. The smarter option? Neutral, comfortable clothing that blends in. Seniors who keep their wardrobe simple avoid unnecessary attention while still looking sharp. And here's the part most people miss. The more invisible you look at the airport, the more likely you are to pass through smoothly, saving your energy for the actual journey. The less time you spend answering unnecessary questions, the sooner you're on your way. Quick checkpoint here. Type A1 in the comments if you've ever seen someone slowed down at security because of what they were wearing, and a 0 if you've never noticed. It happens more than you'd think. Sixthly, limit how much metal you wear. It might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people still walk into security lines loaded with heavy jewelry, studded belts, or boots with metal tips. To you, it looks stylish. To the scanner, it looks suspicious. And every beep means more checks, more pat-downs, and more wasted time. Seniors especially benefit from cutting back here, because every extra delay means more standing and more fatigue. Stick to minimal accessories, and you'll save yourself the stress. The reward isn't just passing through quickly, it's avoiding that awkward personal search in front of a line full of strangers. And here's something few travelers think about. What you wear doesn't just affect the machines, it affects how people treat you. Staff, security, even other passengers pick up subtle signals from your clothing. Dress the wrong way, and you stand out for all the wrong reasons. Dress smart, and you're quietly waved through. Seventhly, think twice about flowy clothing. Long skirts, loose maxi dresses, and wide-legged pants might feel like the most comfortable option for seniors, but at airports they can be surprisingly troublesome. Loose fabric can get caught on luggage wheels, snag in escalators, or drag along the dirty floor. Even worse, security scanners often require extra checks if they can't clearly see what's under all that fabric. That means more pat-downs, more waiting, and more stress. If you love the freedom of flowy clothes, consider pairing them with shorts or leggings underneath. That way, if security does ask for a closer check, you'll stay comfortable and confident instead of embarrassed. Clothing that feels easy can actually create friction later. That's why the real secret is balancing comfort with practicality. Seniors who plan ahead never find themselves stuck in those awkward moments of having to fix their outfit mid-trip. Eighthly, headphones need to come off before security. Many travelers keep them on right up until the scanner, fumbling at the last moment. But for seniors, this can be even more disruptive. It means juggling bags, IDs, and headphones all at once, right when you need to be focused. The simple fix? Pack them away before you even reach the front of the line. That way, your hands are free, your essentials are ready, and you can step forward without stress. It may feel like a small change, but it's exactly these little details that turn a nerve-wracking process into a smooth one. And here's the thing, those few seconds of calm matter more as you age. They keep your energy steady for the rest of the journey. Ninthly, invest in a travel jacket with large pockets. This single piece of clothing can transform your airport experience. Instead of fumbling with trays, or worse, leaving valuables behind, you can keep everything neatly organized in one place. Phone, wallet, passport, even snacks fit inside a well-designed travel jacket. When you reach security, all you do is remove the jacket, send it through the scanner, and pick it up on the other side with everything intact. For seniors, this is more than just convenience, it's peace of mind. You'll know exactly where your essentials are at every moment, without the stress of digging through bags. And here's something that many travelers don't realize. The way you manage your belongings at security influences how staff see you. The more organized you are, the more likely they are to move you along quickly. Tenthly, skip heavy boots unless absolutely necessary. Boots might look stylish or feel practical if you're traveling somewhere cold, but in airports, they're a real hassle. Taking them off and putting them back on slows everything down, especially if you're juggling bags. And walking long distances in a crowded terminal with stiff boots can be exhausting for seniors. If boots are unavoidable, pack a pair of disposable slip-ons in your carry-on. That way, when you remove your boots at security, you're not left barefoot on germ-filled floors. It's a small step that keeps you cleaner, safer, and far more comfortable. 11thly, dress for the flight itself, not just security. Many seniors make the mistake of choosing an outfit that gets them through the scanner quickly, but leaves them uncomfortable during the actual flight. Skinny jeans, tight waistbands, or stiff fabrics might work for an hour, but not for 10. On a long-haul flight, your body needs room to breathe, your circulation needs support, and your skin needs comfort. Loose, breathable fabrics, like soft cotton or stretchy travel wear, help you stay relaxed and reduce swelling. The clothing you choose doesn't just affect the airport process, it directly impacts how refreshed you feel when you land. And that makes the difference between starting your trip strong or exhausted. Here's something few realize. Dehydration and restricted movement are already risks for seniors. Add tight clothing to the mix and you're inviting cramps, swelling, or worse. The right outfit becomes part of your health plan in the air. 12thly, remember that comfort always beats fashion at the airport. It's tempting to dress to impress, especially when you're traveling with family or friends. But airports aren't runways, they're endurance tests. Seniors who put comfort first move through security faster, handle long flights better, and arrive at their destinations calmer and healthier. That doesn't mean you can't look neat or stylish, but your priority should be clothing that helps you adapt. Layers for changing temperatures, slip-on shoes for quick security checks, and fabrics that let your body relax. Airlines have mastered the art of making you wait. Your outfit should be designed to make that waiting bearable. Think about it. The best-dressed passenger who ends up sweating, stiff, and irritable is far less prepared than the senior who chose comfort, moved smoothly through the airport, and arrived with energy to spare. So there you have it. 12 must-know airport clothing secrets for seniors. These aren't just random tips. They're small adjustments that can completely change your travel experience. From your shoes to your base layers, every choice either helps or hurts you. Before you head out, let me know in the comments. Drop a 1 if you've learned something new today, or 0 if you already follow these tips. I'm curious to see how many of our senior travelers were already ahead of the game. And don't forget, hit subscribe for weekly travel hacks tailored for seniors. Because airlines and airports won't tell you these things, but here, you'll always get the truth.